I'm Lark from LARK'S, and today I'm going to give you an update on my worm farm and maybe help you see how to add more food and to check if it's too wet. And I am going to be shifting the worm farm castings and whatever paper and cardboard I have in here to one side. So I will be adding new food and cardboard to the other side and let the first worm part of the worm farm finish. Instead of starting a new bin, I'm just starting a new half. Take off the cardboard that I had you put on to keep on the top to keep the gnats and the fruit flies away. And then we'll dig in and see what this looks like. Right now, I have cardboard left, but the worms are on it. And I think I'm going to zoom in so you can see a little better what the worms look like. There's a lot of them. Maybe I can get right up over it so you can see and see what I'm doing. Let's check out the worms. Can you see all of them? They're right on this cardboard eating it. They've eaten pretty much of the food. And that's why I'm going to be adding more food. But right now what I'm doing is taking it and putting it just on one half. It's wet, but not too wet. I don't have any liquid in the tray in the bottom. And if you did have liquid in the tray, then add more shredded paper. Look at all those worms. That's a good thing. And they won't crawl out because they want to stay where the food is. So now I have one half of the worm bin down to the bottom. And there's a piece of cardboard that we put on the bottom and it's still down there. So that's a good thing. Let's see. You can see that I have one half of it down to the cardboard. And now I'm going to be adding more food to that side. Let's see if I can get it just right here so you can see me putting it in. Now what I will be putting in is I have some paper towel tubes, and I'm going to break these up in pieces. Right now I'm unraveling it, and then you can just tear it up in pieces. And I'm not going to take the time to tear the whole thing up, but I would. So just tear up the pieces of old mail or shredded newspaper. You can do that. Then this toilet tissue cardboard, and tear that up. And if you don't get it torn up, it's no big deal. They'll still eat it. It'll just take a little longer to break down. I have tea bags and melon and paper towel with no chemical use on it, with just water on it, and lettuce, coffee grounds. And I'm putting this all on the side where I pushed away the old worm castings and worms and the cardboard. The first part of the worm farm, I put it on one side. And we're going to leave that decompose and just start a new area on the other half. This is lettuce. Oops, I have onion tops in here. They might not like that. Too bad. It'll eventually get eaten. Newspaper, remember I told you to put newspaper in your bucket that you keep under the kitchen sink. It'll keep the odor down. And mushrooms I have in here too. So what I do is I just leave it, and the worms will go over all by themselves. Here's some more of that paper towel tube. The worms will eventually go over by themselves because they want that new food. And I'm going to keep adding to this side only, the new side, and let the old side, the first part of the worm farm, get all eaten up. So all the worm poop will be more on this side. It'll be easier to harvest, and I will show you how to harvest it in another video. And all the cardboard will get eaten by the worms eventually. And there's the other side. See how I have it piled? Now I'm not going to add any more to this side over here. Everything's going on this side. And the worms will migrate over to the left. So I hope that helps you. And remember, we put the cardboard back on top to make sure that the gnats and the fruit flies stay away. I'll put it on both sides. That's the old side, and then I'll just place it over the whole thing. And you can see worm castings on the side too. I don't know if it picks that up. Let's see. Can you see all this black here? No, I don't have my gloves on. I will. Can you see that black? That's all worm castings. That's going to be very cool for our worm tea. And I will show you pretty soon on an upcoming video how to make the worm tea, because I have some castings that are already ready to go in the bucket of water. So put your top back on, and remember to put your bucket back under the sink, and you're good to go. Start saving your kitchen scraps and shredded newspaper and shredded mail and cardboard, nothing glossy, shredded newspaper. And you can keep adding to this new side until it goes up to the top, because you should have pretty many worms by now that the food won't rot. They will all migrate over to the new side, and things will get eaten. So I hope this helps you, and look forward to the next video, which I think will be how to harvest your worm castings. And I hope it helps you out.